And I was well known for playing pranks. And so Steve came by and we started comparing our pranks at first and then what we had done with electronics. He had built things like frequency counters that could tell you what note was playing on a guitar, and I had designed all these computers in high school, and so we hit it off. We had similar philosophies about life that were kind of liberal oriented. We liked music that really meant things deeply to people, Bob Dylan type songs, you know. And the Beatles' music was the greatest, but it just wasn't the meaning that really takes your life into a different place. Steve was always talking about, you know, this world is really made up. He would, from the first day we met, said he read books, and this world really is influenced by just a very, very few people. The Shakespeares, the Einsteins, the Isaac Newtons, the, you know, few people in the world take us to places with their thinking that's so different than other people's. And really, he brought that up over the next 7 years, over and over and over. It's like he wanted to be in that class of people. I went off to my 3rd year of college, and we played some high school graduation pranks, and when Steve graduated from high school, he went to Reed College in Oregon because there was a professor who had won a Nobel Prize, one of those special people in the world, and Steve wanted to get closer to that environment. When he got there, though, they told him, you take this class in English, you take this class in math, you take this class in history, you take this, all these different classes, those are the ones you take. And he showed me the list. And he said, I don't want to, why would I want to take these classes? I want to study the great literature and, you know, the artists of the world. And so he didn't go to any of those classes. And I was, you know, starting to wonder, how can you go to college and not go to the classes they gave you? You get in trouble. And Steve was, but he was kind of fearless. He was very much, you know, counterculture type hippie at heart, and eating seeds and walking barefoot, and these essence where you live on nothing but your own brain and talking to other people. So he could talk people, he could influence people to get his way a lot of times. And people always want, everywhere he went, they wanted to, you know, help him, be on his side, partly because he offered a lot back in the way of his own intelligence. And they let him stay at Reed College for a couple of years, although he never really took any classes, never paid any tuition, never paid any dorm fees, but he just attended things that he wanted to. He was around other smart people, and he wanted to be around them and pick up their smartness. So when I, on the other hand, graduated from my 3rd year of college during this time, and then I was out of money, so I took another year off to earn the money for my 4th year of college. And while I was working, the hottest product in the world at the time, the hottest technical device, the hottest thing to an engineer at heart, I had decided to be an engineer in my life. Well, it was my slide rule until Hewlett-Packard invented the HB35 calculator.